Okay, so Cartwright's COVID Diary, a new instalment. Sat up here in my what feels like a sort of turret or tower of our spare room. Can't get the bed in, it's covered in washing. Mrs. Cartwright will kill me. Looking out, absolutely glorious day. Not many cars on the road, nothing going on obviously, everyone's being good. The boys are out with Kate having a walk and the dog getting their daily dog walking. I spoke in my last video about taking the rough with the smooth, and this is probably one of those rough things, and it's not like a cry for help, although gin donations are always greatly received. It's more of a realism, because I feel like quite often there's a lot of like heroes on teacher Facebook groups and teacher Twitter groups, like, look at me, I'm so strong, I'm doing this right. And whilst I'm not at breaking point, today's been a pretty minging morning, so just to try and break up my morning a little bit, I've just had a little count up, and I know this is a complete waste of time, but today I've counted so far, the count was done about 15 minutes ago. I had 74 emails this morning already. Only 10 of them required zero action. 6 were emails that I had to spend 10 minutes or more on. That's not that bad. Like, lots of people get hundreds of emails, fine. There were a huge amount of links through to the Google Classroom with comments or questions from children. So it's been pretty intense as they go. Set a piece of maths work this morning, which on problem solving using White Rose, which hundreds of us will be using. It's for the week 2 of the summer term. Set lessons 3 and 4. It was only sort of 8 questions in total, but a lot of the kids found it incredibly hard. I made the choice to tell them not to watch the video first, because those who are actually teachers, if you're familiar with it, usually they're instructional. Today's video is actually an explanatory video, so it tells the children the answers as you're going through, so therefore the worksheet is very little point doing it unless you're doing it simultaneously, and that's not how we chose for them to do it today. We wanted them to have a go at the worksheet, and then later I could actually point out to them that the video explains things, because I'm not able to be there to do it for them. A few of them got pretty frustrated with this and found it tough though, before I'd managed to actually point out where the instructional video was. So every day's a learning day. We'll get better, keep pushing on. So yeah, maths hasn't been great. Also obviously not great with the weather being so glorious and this flexibility of working from home. Sometimes it isn't flexible. Testing this morning, doing my first live form time. Chose 5 pupils to do my first form time with. 3 of them made it into the call. One of them was some technical issues, but probably my sort of highlight of the morning so far, amongst the emails, the requests, the questions, the setting of the work, the responding to parent emails and pupil queries. I've managed to mark all of Monday afternoon science work, which was great. Some really nice, some really good questions answered by the children. I'm just about to get into marking this morning's spelling tasks and have a look at where they're up to, those of them that I haven't already seen with the maths. But the Google Meet, what a breath of fresh air in my day that is. Being able to see 3 of the pupils in my class and actually have a chat with them via Google Meet, find out how they're up to, and they were also positive. Like, one of them, Mr. C, it's great to see you, like, loved that. It's great to see them, great to find out that they're in such positive places. One of them was like, I'm actually very much enjoying being responsible for my own learning. I set up in my classroom, I read the tasks for the day, I get on with it as quickly as I can, and then I enjoy some downtime in the afternoon. I was like, what an efficient young lady she is. The boys were also pretty less enthusiastic, but pretty open and pretty happy to talk to me, which was really nice to see. I'm genuinely super excited to be able to get the rest of the class. Bloody neighbour's going out on his bike now, and I'm sat in here. Working from home is not always cracked up to be. I'm really, really excited to be able to see the rest of the class in tomorrow's Google Meets that I've got organised, and then organise them all for next week, where I'll be able to see them twice weekly. But yeah, I'm wanted to keep it real today. it's not an easy day. Highs and lows, rough and smooth. I've not forgotten, for all of those of you that are only really here to see what we're doing with Jack, Kate has been busy on the driveway, and we were busy yesterday afternoon. A little sneak peek, all the chalk that has been going on. We've got some modern art, we've got numbers, we've got letters. Thanks to my mum for sorting out a huge chalk pack from Costco when she was on one of her emergency trips. So we've got some counting, a little counting game we played with him yesterday. We really need to keep working on that, and we've got probably some more bike riding updates this afternoon, because we've been working really hard on that, and he's getting very quick, too quick for me to even keep up with him. So the rest of you that are just following to see how the Cartwright's COVID diary is coming along, just keep following. Thank you. Your following is appreciated. I hope you're finding this relatively interesting and, if not, useful. And for those of you just checking in to see what Tiny JC and Teeny JC are up to, there'll be some more posts later on this evening or tomorrow, when I am not busy doing schoolwork. I nearly said the name of my school then, that's why I hesitated. Nice one. Stay safe, everybody.